What is a feasibility study? Here's something I've watched happen more times than I'd like to count. Someone finds a site they love. They get excited. They're starting to talk to builders. They might even make an offer. And they've never once asked the most basic question in property development. Do the numbers actually work? Your imagination doesn't pay the bills. The numbers do. A feasibility study is how you find out. And you don't always need a 50-page professional report on day one. Most of the time, you can do a quick check, a fast, honest look at whether this deal even deserves a deeper look. Think of it as your early warning system, the thing that tells you whether to keep going or walk away before it costs you anything. Let's break it down. First, you plug in the big costs. What's it going to cost you to buy? What's the ballpark build cost? What are the holding costs and the contingency? And what's the end value when you sell? After all that, is there still a profit? If the numbers don't work on a quick check, they'll never survive a deep dive. Let's take an example. Say you find a block. It's a great area, great size, feels like a deal. You plug in the numbers, the purchase price, the build costs, holding cost, contingencies, agents' fees, stamp duty, and suddenly the profit you thought was there is gone. That's not a bad thing. That's the process doing its job. It just saved you from a very expensive mistake. The discipline here is everything. If the quick check says no, you walk away. You find a better one. Because the developers who consistently make money aren't the ones who find the best sites. They're the ones who walk away from the ones that don't stack up. And they do it early, before it costs them anything. If you want to run the numbers on something you're looking at, I've built a feasibility calculator called the Quick Check Feasibility Calculator. You just plug in your numbers and it gives you a clear picture of whether the deal works. It's a quick check, so you know whether you keep going or you walk away from the deal. It takes about 2 minutes and the link is in the description below. So, a quick recap. What is a feasibility study? It's basically your numbers check. It's a place where you check your numbers. It's your early warning system. The tool that tells you whether a deal is worth your time before you commit a single dollar. Now, once you see those numbers, you're going to ask one more question. How much of that total cost do I actually need to have in the bank right now? That's exactly what I break down in my full deep dive video. So up next is the first episode called How Much Money Do You Really Need? Until next time, take care.